Lesson 3, Button. Today I want to report this. My name is Axel Densi Lopez, Co41. Now that we have learned the fundamentals of Python, let's use what we have learned in more complicated scenarios with inputs and multiple outputs. To set up for this lesson, you will need red LLD, yellow LED, X3 green LED, then by male to female jumper wire, by one male to male jumper wire exit, 13K resistor brown, orange gold. As you can see, the one push the setup starboard as shown below. As you can see, disconnected to the green LED, yellow LED, and red LED. Next is multi-flash.py tutorial and complete code. In order to create this program, no more further knowledge of Python is required. We are simplifying using the same material to controlling 3 LEDs as we used to control 1 LED. This program is import rpg.py as we import time. Next is my button.py tutorial. You can see the violet wire connected to the breadboard. From the LED, the green LED, yellow LED, and red LED from Arduino. The hardware inputs. We have already learned about keyboard inputs in the previous lesson, and hardware inputs pretty much identical. The only difference is that in order for the Raspberry Pi to understand the hardware as an input, you have to state it when you set up the GPIO pins. The code is the complete code. Import i.gpi as GPIO. Next is gpi.setMode. This is gpi.bcm. gpio.serap 14 GPIO input. This equals GPIO input 14 1 true if typing GPIO info 14 true and print button press. You should notice that after running this program, after pressing the push button, the tens of button press are displayed on the screen. This is because within button there is a tiny spring. After pressing the button, the first time the spring will continue to bounce for quite some time. The system will register it bounces as separate button press. This is not what we want, and therefore a new type of statement is required. Tutorial and complete code. If statement less than. We have already learned that if statement that can be used, check whether something is equal to something else. However, if statement also work for other mathematical symbols such as greater than and less than. If prev input for my button that we use to stop system from merging the spring. It's multiple button press. Next is the import RPO. The RPO input time. Next is tutorial and complete code. Calling programs. The term calling refers to running a piece of code from a different location in a program. This is used to stop repeating code. Instead, you can just call the code using one line. For my button that we call the program we create multi-flash file. This is the program import time import .gpio. As you can see the OS system Python home -pi multiply flash.py. Have a try calling some of the other programs we created here.